Hey everybody, it's Scotty from Scotty's Record Shop with not another artist profile. Not even going to show any vinyl in this. It's a challenge to the VC, and it's kind of in celebration of my 1 year anniversary, which is depending on when you watch this. Obviously, I'm filming this on the 14th of September, 2013, and the 15th of September, which is tomorrow, will be my 1 year anniversary. For making videos here on YouTube. I was around a while before that, watching you guys in the VC, but wasn't really active. So, and I encourage you, if you're just watching and you have the ability to make videos, do it. Be a part of this thing. It's growing ridiculously. Anyway, this challenge is stemming from an event that happened probably 20 years ago, at least 20 years ago maybe. I was working at a college with a guy named Chuck Winfield, and those of you who are into music know, especially if you like the band Blood, Sweat and Tears, Chuck was a part of that original horn section for Blood, Sweat and Tears. Great horn player. A really, really nice guy too, and I was working with him at a college where he was teaching at, and kind of became friends with him a little bit anyway. And I had made a comment about a style of music, and I trashed it. I was really in a pompous mood at the time, and really trashed this type of music. And he looked at me and said, that's really, an unfair statement. Even though you don't like this music, it's music for somebody, and it's got its good points. And he didn't care for that type of music either, but he tried to accept it, and find the good in it. And I really like that, and I kept that thought with me, because there are styles of music I don't like, and I have been victimized as well for the style of music that I like, because I'm fairly commercial. I mean, if you look out back here, a lot of this stuff is pop, 60s, 70s, 50s, 50s, 60s, 70s, early 80s, pop, rock, fairly commercial for the most part. And that's just the type of stuff that I dig. I like a lot of other music, and someday I'll make another video of some stuff that I like that would probably make you guys scratch your head. But the challenge that I want people in the VC to do is pick a style of music, not an album or an artist from a genre that you like, that you don't care for. You don't like this particular album by this artist, or you don't like this artist, but you like that type of music. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a style of music that you really don't like. You don't like it. Find something from that, listen to it, try to find something positive in it. Seriously, it's actually kind of hard at times, especially when you find just how judgmental you can be at times. And we all have it in us. I mean, I hate to say it, but we all have music we don't like, and we have the reasons for it. So it's kind of hard to find a style of music that we like. If you want to make a video, that would really be cool, and just attach it to this one. I mean, kind of a thread. Every time I do threads, nobody usually jumps in. I don't care either way if you do or not, but it's more or less just an exercise in positive thinking, or just positive something about kind of grow. Who knows, you may end up liking the music you thought you didn't like. I remember for years, for food, I hated strawberries. And for years, I tried them every couple, 3 years. I try food every couple, 3 years that I don't like, because you just never know. And I've got a wife who's a health nut, who's just, she just does that to me. So, and usually my tastes don't change too much. But then in this one case, it did. I hated strawberries. A couple years ago, I tried strawberries again for the first time, and I love them now. I don't know what happened, but who knows? Maybe you'll find a style of music in this little experiment. You'll find something that you thought you didn't like, and all of a sudden you're like, wow, this isn't really bad, and it'll grow on you. And that would be really positive and really cool. Well, anyway, I'll tell you what I can't stand, and I'm not knocking the people, I'm not knocking the people that dig this music. I just have never really been able to get into it. One of the forms of music is opera. I like some forms of classical music. I'm not a huge classical fan, but I like it. We have some classical in the house. Could never appreciate opera. And Enrico Caruso, right? From the first quarter of the last century, I tolerate his music because I like that era of pop music. That is something you guys don't know about me, but I really love, Al Jolson and Billy Murray and all these people. Some people, a lot of you don't even know. Al Jolson, everybody knows, but other stuff. I love that early pre uh, World War II era, and he was a tenor, and I tolerated his music because it was popular back then, and that's okay. But opera, as a Pavarotti, all these other guys, just can't. So I've taken the time and listened to it. And I'll be honest with you, I still don't like it. But it was a challenge to find good things about it to say about it, And I can say that, honestly, it takes an enormous amount of talent to sing that type of music. Um, I don't think people that appreciate it are any better than anybody else. Some people who think that they listen to jazz and they can really dig free jazz. I know it's not a lot of you, but I've met people that like jazz heads. Some of them are like, look at me and I'm down here on the level, and they're way up here because they like jazz and I like other music other than jazz. I like jazz. I'm not saying that. Hopefully this video will move people away from that. But that was one style of music that I still don't like, but I took the time to listen to some of it, and I believe that I've grown musically from it. Another form of music, even though I'm pop, I like pop music. Current pop music, One Direction. I don't even, and a lot of the other stuff that's happening now, I can't stand it. It's synthetic. And I don't want to bash it because of all the people that are, but it's just the things I can't stand about it. But I've tried to find positive things about it. There are people in this form of music that really can sing good. There are some that can't. Music, there are some musicians. I mean, it takes a lot of talent to program computers and to do a lot of the things to make the way the music currently sounds. It does take creativity. I don't appreciate it as much as my 13-year-old and my 10-year-old do, but it is what it is. No, I'm not going to start buying all this new current music. I don't care for it, but at least I took the time to try to find some positive in it. So the short version, even though again I'm rambling, I always do this. VC challenge: find a form of music that you can't stand, listen to it. Find some things that you can say honestly that are positive about it and make a video about it. Even if you don't make a video, it'd be okay. But if you can do it, I'd love to hear what you got to say. Okay? VC challenge for all of you. Go and get it, okay? Until next time, everybody. Peace and love.